Hello, how are we? Welcome back to the channel Up the Reds TV. Please like, please share, please subscribe to the channel. We're still looking to get 200 subscribers before the season finishes, and that's 5 games to go. So if you're watching this, please subscribe to this channel and please support it. I'd really appreciate that. Okay, so this show is the pre-match warm-up, and that is against Crystal Palace tomorrow. So we've played them 3 times this season and they have beaten us 3 times this season. So before I get on to that, as you know, Spirited Shankly and other supporters organisations have organised another protest for the game tomorrow. So if you look over my shoulder, you can see the show FSG, the yellow card. Here's the version of it here. Okay, so that's what's going to be handed out at the ground tomorrow. They're looking for volunteers. Volunteers, please meet where the food bank is, van is on the corner. You know where it is. Everybody goes past it, and pick up one of these. If you are not volunteering, I think there's 50,000 of them being printed off. So I'm led to believe if that's the case, that would be brilliant. If you're going in the cop, that's where we would like it to be shown. So on the back of it, it'll be enough is enough. John Henry and FSG are ignoring us. They're not listening. They certainly aren't. They think we'll go away. They are briefing the media that this is only a minority. Now, that really irks me, does that? Because it's not a minority. Yes, there are people who are not bothered with it, and that's their opinion, and we just have to respect that. We don't need to be calling out nobody about it. There are going to be people that are going to spend money in the ground, but I tell you what, majority of the people that go in the ground and get a pint or something to eat will not be doing. And we aren't, well, I say we, nobody's stopping nobody from not spending a penny in the ground, but we need to hit FSG where it hurts them most, and that's in the pockets. Thousands of supporters have said no. The supporters board have said no. They've pushed it through anyway, locking in for 3 years of price rise at Anfield. No other club is doing this. Other clubs are waiting for what Liverpool are going to do. They're trying to set a precedent, but the fight goes on, and it's not going to be won by them. Up to 13% in increases over 3 years. Tickets heading towards £70 to get into the ground to watch a game at Anfield. Season tickets going to heading over £1,000. Enough is enough. So on the 13th minute, give John Henry that. Okay, the media are going to be there. The world's media are going to be there, and they're going to see it. Raise the yellow card. Be seen, be heard. Tell them enough is enough. What price? Our passion. No to multi-year price rises. Okay, so I put one of those behind me there, okay, throughout the duration of this video, and it will go up again when there are other protests to be made about this. Look, Billy Hogan sent an email out, right, and not to every supporter, why they're doing it and why the supporters shouldn't protest about it. Now, that in itself is pathetic coming from him and the board. You've shut down all dialogue with the supporters board. That's not how you run a football club of a magnitude like Liverpool's. The supporters board was brought on because of the Super League, Champions League fiasco that was going on. and you made a massive mistake there, Liverpool or FSG, John Henry, Werner, Hogan and the likes. And this is just a typical away of you trying to get one over the Reds. And my message to you is, and message from thousands of supporters, get round the table again. Reopen the dialogue. Okay. There are ideas how you could raise that paltry 1.2 million. And, the supporters board have ideas, and you should be listening to them. Okay. So put that one to bed. Right, let's talk about the game. Palace, last four. Won away 3-1 at Spurs. Draw 0-0 at home to Leeds. They won 2-1 at home to Newcastle. And they drew at home to West Ham 0-0. Played 4, won 2, drawn 2, lost none, scored 5. And conceded 2. The 13th in the Premier League, 32 games, won 11, drawn 10, lost 11. So 35 goals scored, 36 against. So they're on 43 points, -1 goals. The away record, they played 15, won 7, drawn 2, lost 6. So the away record is not bad at all. Form table in the last 6 games, the 4th, having won 3, drawn 2, lost 1, scored 7, conceded 4. Reds in the form table were 5th, won 3, drawn 1, lost 2, scored 12, conceded 8. As I said before, we've played Palace 3 times this season. They've beaten us in the Charity Shield, they've beaten us away in what was a diabolical game and set up by us, and they beat us in they knocked us out in the League Cup because Slot decided to play a younger team, and it backfired on him. Okay, talking about Slot, let's talk about not all bits of his press conference. He said Ali might be close, but Freddie Woodman is available. He was asked a question about on planning for next season. As I've said many times, I'm here mainly for the short, mid and long term, but mainly my time is for the short term, and that's Crystal Palace tomorrow. And of course, there are conversations going on for next season, but my complete focus should be for this season. And then he said a queer thing. He said, but margins are small. A few results can make a big difference, as we saw 2 weeks ago. We weren't 5 points clear of number 6, and with 2 results we are. Okay, so asked about obviously rest of the squad. Freddie Woodman is an experienced third choice keeper and he'll be fine. He just wants the crowd to get behind him. Gomez is fit, he's been training. So my team for this one, it's either Ali or Woodman. I'd put Jones at right back, Konate, Van Dijk, Kirkes, and I'd have Gravenberch, Slobosly, and then I'd have Salah, Wirtz in the middle, Gakpo, and Isak. And that would be my lineup. Crystal Palace have a game on Thursday. It's the first leg of the semi-final. And Glasner, he might put his strong team out and say, right, give it a go against Liverpool for 60 minutes, and then I'll ring the changes and get some of you off. So I've heard Wharton might not be available. I've not looked at Glasner's press conference, so I might be wrong in that. And apologies if I am. Look, Liverpool with the last 2 wins, and especially last weekend's win at Everton, which has had all us cock-a-hoop all week, haven't we? The weather's been lovely for us as well, and we've certainly enjoyed that. So they've given them give ourselves, a bit of a gap with 5 games to go. Chelsea were below us, weren't they? Brighton took them now. Brighton have, they might be in 6th place. So yeah, got some really good games coming up. Sunday, Brighton are home to Chelsea. Is it 4:30? Saturday, Fulham at home to Aston Villa with the 12:30 kickoff. So there you go. You've got some early games there, and obviously the late game on Sunday. And we'll see what happens. Brighton are also away on, when is it? 2nd against Newcastle of May, and Fulham are away to Arsenal. So yeah, Bournemouth below, Brentford, and then you've got Chelsea and the likes of Brighton. Look, Liverpool have given themselves a really good chance of qualifying for the Champions League and the Champions League position. Brentford, they're away to Man United on the 27th. That's a Monday, 8 o'clock kickoff. Everton, who have gone away, we've killed Everton's hope of Champions League. They're away to West Ham, 3 o'clock tomorrow. Chelsea, as said, away to Brighton. Aston Villa away to Fulham, and Man United at home. 8 o'clock kickoff on Monday. We need to give Crystal Palace one, don't we? We need to give them a good scene too. And the weather's going to be lovely. It's going to be nice and hot. Glasner and his team will have one eye on the semi-final, but we need to be on it. We really need to be on it from the first minute. If we get the 3 points, because obviously they've been our bogey team this season, that really will solidify our position for a top 5 finish. Okay, so I'll be watching the game tomorrow. However, the post-match will be out on Sunday because I am going out as soon as the final whistle has gone. So I will do a post-match on Sunday. So apologies if you were wanting to have a listen to that. But yeah, I'm elsewhere. So and just look out for it coming out on Sunday. I'm not sure what time. It will be in the afternoon at some point. Okay, right. Thanks very much for watching this video. And as I said right at the beginning, please support the channel by subscribing to it. Let's try and hit that 200 mark for subscribers before the season's out. I want to wish you all the best for your for the weekend. It's going to be lovely few days, and hopefully the Reds can give us the 3 points that we need to guarantee that 5th place, or even, for that matter, we might nip into 4th place. Okay, enjoy your weekend. I'll speak to you guys on Sunday. Take care. Up the Reds.